What's up, everyone? John Renter of Techno Buffalo here. We are live in New York City at Radio City Music Hall, where Samsung just took the wraps of this guy. This is their latest flagship, the Samsung Galaxy S4. There's a lot to like on this phone. It's going to be available in either blue or white. Of course, we're taking a look at the white variety here. So let's start with the gorgeous screen. It is now a 5-inch 1080p screen at the resolution of 1920 by obviously 1080, giving it a pretty crazy 441 ppi. It's going to ship with Android 4.2.2, the latest version of Jelly Bean. Going to come in 32 or 64 gigabyte configuration. It's expandable, of course, with micro SD cards. The camera, we'll talk about this in an upcoming video, is a 13 megapixel camera, and there's a lot of crazy cool features on this camera. There's a feature called Eraser, where you take separate pictures, you can erase the backgrounds. It's supposed to have almost zero shutter lag, but of course we'll take a look at that. Obviously 1080p video, 60 frames per second. 2 megapixel camera right up there on front. Wi-Fi, 802.11 ABG, and now AC, which is starting to become standard. Sensors, all the usual stuff you'd expect, including a barometer for temperature, humidity, and all kinds of some gesture stuff in here. So let's take a quick look around the phone. Left-hand side, in typical Samsung fashion, there's your volume rocker. On the right-hand side, there's the power and lock button. The phone here is extremely thin. It's gone on a diet and gotten even bigger. This is looking to sell between 1 and 1.5 bajillion units for Samsung. This phone in the hand feels very similar to the Galaxy S3, but it looks absolutely incredibly different. So we'll show you some of the really neat features that are on board here. If you go ahead and take your finger, you just touch right over the top, things are going to start to open up, at least in theory, and you can see what they look like. So as you hover your finger over, similar to what you used to have to do with the S Pen, my finger is not touching the display. I'll show you the side of what that looks like. The finger, that was touching. Do the one more shot. The finger is not touching at all, and the context is opening up, and that works for pictures and video. It's a pretty cool feature here. There's a lot of other tweaks we'll cover in upcoming videos. The home button here is where Samsung usually puts it. There's a big one with 2 buttons that are flanking. You've got a menu button and a back button right there. Be sure to check out technobuffalo.com for the latest and greatest coverage on the Samsung Galaxy S4. I am John Rettinger. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.